Hello and welcome to today's video. Now today I'll be taking a look at the Nifty Expiry, or what option buyers and option sellers can do. Plus I'll also be taking a look at the news which will be affecting our markets. Now I would usually release this video the morning before, but since we have a public holiday today, I've decided to release it earlier so as to give people more time to watch it and basically analyze the levels and all. Now coming to the news front, I believe the market being closed this time on October 2nd has proven to be very bad for us. Why? Because it's going to make trading basically trading the Nifty Expiry tomorrow much more dicey than it should be. And why I say that is there's too much news which is going to be affecting us. Now the first news, which is Israel and Iran. Now Iran has managed to successfully land a lot of missiles into Israel, which was not done before in such a scale, and that has already sent shivers down on global markets. But now the fear of what the retaliation will be, because if there's a retaliation, it's going to go to an all-out war, which will naturally smash the world's markets, and in turn it will smash our market. So that is the first issue. But the real issue, which will be affecting the Nifty Expiry, and I would say the trading sessions, the next 1 week of nearly trading sessions, is the SEBI circular which was released. There are 7 points which the SEBI circular hit, but I think 3 of them is what will really do damage. Number 1 is the reduction of weekly expiries. They have told the exchanges 1 index per exchange for weekly expiry. So that's going to make a huge dent in the number 1 trading opportunities which are going to be there. And for something like the NSE, the Bank Nifty has its charm and the Nifty has its charm. So now having to choose out of both to keep only one for weekly expiry is going to be a huge problem, and I think it is one of the dumbest decisions ever taken. The next is that basically the increase in trading sizes. This is the minimum trading amount will rise from the current range of 5 to 10 lakh to 15 lakh, and then to make it worse, they've said that they would like it to go to 20 lakh in the future. That means they brought it to 15 lakh now. We can expect, let's say in about 6 months, they're going to take it to 20 lakh. So now this is a huge blow to the market. Why I say that is, number 1, this is a double-edged sword. The traders who are going to, when you get the trade right, it's going to give you bigger return because capital is more. When you make a loss, you're going to literally bleed out because the capital you're deploying is way higher. Plus, you're locking in a lot of capital for a simple trade. Let's say if I want to do a scalp, it's going to come much more difficult because the margins have gone through the roof. So I think this is number 1, actually going to do more long-term damage to the market, and it's something that will have to be watched. And I think this is the worst decision out of all the 7 points which has been taken by the SEBI. The next is the high margin requirements. To address the high volatility observed in expiry days, SEBI has implemented an additional extreme loss margin of 2% for all open short positions on the day of expiry. Now this is just going to be not good for the market. And another thing which I believe is going to hit a lot of people is all the brokerages have started increasing their rates, as it's not their fault. The bread and butter has been taken away in a big way. So all brokerages are now saying they're going to be increased. Some have already increased the rates, and some have said they're going to increase the rates, and most likely even increase it further down the road. So all this is going to cause a very big issue for general trading in derivatives, and I think that it's going to end up breaking a lot of traders out of the market due to lack of capital. And the ones who are left, sometimes you're going to be wondering who on the other side to trade with. So that's another thing which you'll have to watch. Now coming to the Nifty Expiry. Now usually I always share option buying and option selling trading plan. But this is one expiry where I'm not comfortable doing so. I will share basically an option buying trading plan and a rough sketch of an option selling trading plan. Because I don't think you can do anything accurately in this expiry until the trading starts. This is as there is too much news affecting it. There will also be a bit of play coming in by the government is trying to control the decline and everything, and so there are too many factors coming in for you to take a clear decision that yes, before the market opens, I'm going to do this for option selling. This is going to be one trading session where you have to, 90% of the decision has to be taken and the instance cannot be pre-planned. Now, coming to the price levels. According to me, as long as Nifty is between 26,080 and 25,850, we are okay. If it breaks 25,850, we are falling to 25,620, as 25,700 will be hit, but most likely will also crack and will go towards 25,620. Now, us holding this support is going to be very key, as if this support breaks, things are going to be very bad for the index in the coming many sessions. The break of this takes us to 25,400 to 480 to another important support at 25,320. So what is my trading plan? My trading plan is pretty simple. Option bias breaks this. First target is this, but main target is 25,620. If you reach this and I see more weakness coming in the volume indicator that the bulls are not coming in, trend catcher will be always below zero. But what I would want to see, if the bulls are not coming in at all, then short again for 25,480 and 24,400. In the extreme case, 25,320. So that is my trading session on the option buying side. If by chance we break 26,080, then we can go to max 26,200. We can't go above that. I am looking at more downside shots this year. There is too much trouble. Unless some positive news was to come, we're very positive. Not even positive, very positive. I don't see us going up. And I think anyone who is got holding stocks as of now, tighten the stop losses if you have a profit. If you have if you had a profit, book it, walk out. This is if the Iran-Israel thing escalates, everyone is going to be sent down. And you can look at the charts of when Ukraine-Russia started and see what happened. So this will be on a larger scale, so it will be worse for the markets. Now option selling. Option selling, I will initially most likely sell calls above 26,080, most likely above 26k itself. This is there's too much bearishness in the market. But when we fall, I'm going to be looking for us to either hold this support range or this support range. When I see any of these support ranges holding, then I plan to sell puts below this. But I will wait for that to hold, and for it to hold, this indicator has to indicate that the bulls have come back in, which can cause some stagnation. Otherwise, I will let it fall further and then go and sell, let's say, right here. So my trading plan for option selling again is I'll sell calls comfortably, quite comfortably, keep a stop naturally because there can be spikes. As I said, I expect a lot of intervention, backhanded. Obviously, it will never be obvious. It will be needling basically they'll thread the back without showing anyone. So I expect that to happen, and I'll sell calls above 26,080 if cautious, above 26 if aggressive. Puts, I'll wait for it to reach one of those support zones. Until I see the volume build-up change, that's only with the support zone I'll sell puts below. But puts, I will literally keep them on a very tight stop, as if they decide to break that, they will end up spiraling down. The index will end up spiraling down very badly, which will send the put spiraling up very badly. So that's a risk which we will have to take. So that's my trading plan for basically the Nifty session. It's not a clear trading plan, as you cannot have a clear trading plan with all that has happened. There's too much going on with SEBI and with Israel-Iran for you to say, okay, yes, this is how we usually do, and we can continue to do so. Thank you for watching. Any questions, drop them in the comment box, and also you can WhatsApp them to the number shown below. Thanks.